All right. Deja vu is when specific temporal markers are felt. I mean, to call it anything is to take away what it means. But just for the sake of playful banter, that's an idea. I walked around the neighborhood with my new Indiana Jones getup, and I think I said some good stuff. I was just doing my Saturn and Leo thing. But it didn't record any of the audio, so it wasn't meant to be. No need to wear a hat indoors, unless you're really cool, I guess. It's a beautiful day. All the flowers are falling though. All the trees. But with that, all the lilac bushes are in bloom. So that's nice. So there's a maturation of processes or different expressions of life that are rising all the time. And we forget about that when we label things and we wear hats and do all these other things. And we're expressing in ways, impressing in ways. Part of life, part of the joy of life, I guess. It's what we're trying to figure out, some of us. I've got an obligation to do that. That's how I ground into spirit, I suppose. It's got to be full spectrum, not just the bad but the good. So I'm growing in reverse. A lot of us go through those kind of phases or ways of being. So being in these times, well, let's be in these times. It's that less talk, more walk thing. It's a beautiful day. It has a story to tell. You can be part of that in your own way, then it becomes your story to tell. And who do we tell it for? The names, the faces, the situations, they're dynamic. Parts of words on pages in your life. Because the spirit is in the here now and where you're going with that. And the book isn't done being written. The story, the song. So if it's forever going on, you might as well try and be here now in this moment and live it. That's a gift, I think. I feel. That's the felt presence of experience. It's always there. But there's a release that has to be done. And now at this time, that's a ritual of life, expression of belief, the working transformation of Taurus. What is the process for? And you choose. That's how I feel. At least right now. I may change tomorrow, and it's okay. Because not only do we all live in our own worlds, but we never live in the same world. You can't step in the same river twice. And it's exactly that which is the unifying factor. The ever-flowing static as the dynamic. So your pulse is your life, and you create with that. You express through that. And those in resonance will see what they can see, that's it. They'll just see what they can see. They won't be able to understand, and nor should they. They should try and live their own life, and you're showing them that by doing it for yourself. Many ways, we got poles in many directions. Many ways to do what it is you feel you need to do. You don't have to think about it as long as you feel and into it, and you can feel with a clean conscience, because it's things that you have assessed and you've been able to accept mentally. Given permission to awareness, and then you get caught up in life and you forget all that stuff until it happens again. But when you change your mind, it keeps happening again and again. The babies, when they're walking, if they got something they're aiming for, they fall towards that and they get up again, and it's like a natural thing, expression. And so getting back in touch with the child is you have to be willing to fall, to make mistakes, to do things that you are uncomfortable doing that you never did. It's a feeling that becomes words, ideas, which you recognize as constraints, which have held you. Then you release them, and then you find different words and different symbols come, and all. It's like a weird thing. But I can still smell flowers on the breeze. I can hear the birds, feel that breeze, I can feel the solid earth. And I know it shakes sometimes. But all these senses give me awareness. There's many perspectives. You're not stuck in one paradigm. That's what it reminds me. And there's all these worlds going on, every bird, every bee, all the trees, us, our moods, the psyche as it's expressing, growing. Well, it's a beautiful day.